As the world mourns Pope Francis, history's most secretive transfer of power begins. White Smoke, the path to a new pope, guides you through this momentous transition. We explain exactly what happens next, leading to the dramatic conclave vote. Learn how each ritual unfolds, what each tradition means, and why these ancient ceremonies still matter today. Follow along as the throne of St. Peter stands empty and a new chapter in church history begins. White Smoke, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you know what a group of flamingos is called? That's just one of thousands of facts you'll discover on 5 daily trivia questions. Hi, I'm Mark Ellison. Join me every weekday for 5 mind-expanding questions about everything from ancient history to modern technology. Perfect for impressing friends or dominating your next pub quiz. 5 daily trivia questions. And the answer, a group of flamingos, is called a flamboyance. 5 daily trivia questions.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. Congratulations to a park in Japan. It has officially been named the world's smallest park. All right, how big is this park? 2.5 square feet. The park is about an hour from Tokyo. It was created in 1988 after a worker at a construction company returned from a trip to the United States. The worker had ran into the Mills Ends Park in Portland, Oregon, which previously held the record at a gigantic 3.1 square feet. Shuji Koyama told Guinness, so they wanted to create an even smaller park. It was completed in 88, but the city didn't bring in Guinness until just now. 1988's not 5 minutes ago anymore, guys. What have you been doing? Koyama said, we want to continue maintaining the park with the community as well as creating a landscape that is more social media friendly so that even more people will find attractions of our town. So many quirky records. An Australian father and son have set a record, performing 45 consecutive inside loops in a glider. David was going to turn 50, so he got his son Max to join him in a twin-seat DG-1000 glider in the skies over South Australia. Dad said, throughout my whole life, I've been trying to set myself as a role model for young people, in particular my family, to show that goal setting, working hard, having discipline, and really trying hard is the way to get what you want to achieve. And that's what we did with this record. That's good advice there. They completed 45 consecutive loops, which smashed the old record of 24, which had stood since 2001. An 81-year-old woman was going through boxes of her mother's belongings. She found an overdue library book. It had been checked out by her grandfather 99 years earlier. The folks in Berkeley Township said Mary returned the book. So if you've been looking to check out homemade toys for girls and boys by A. Neely Hall, and you've been waiting since 1926, it's back. You can check it out at the Ocean County Library now. Mary told CNN, I don't have grandchildren. My kids are getting older. Even if my son took it, I don't know what he'd do with it. I figured it belongs to the library. Now, luckily, the Ocean County Library is celebrating its 100th anniversary. So this is pretty cool. Oh, by the way, Mary, you owe them $18,000 in fees. White Smoke. The path to a new pope explores humanity's most elaborate and secretive transfer of power, a process now unfolding following the death of Pope Francis. This series reveals the hidden rituals, ancient traditions, and behind-the-scenes drama of papal transition. As the Catholic world enters this solemn period of mourning and anticipation, join us in witnessing how the Church has perfected this sacred process over 2,000 years, and what happens in these crucial days when the throne of St. Peter stands empty. White Smoke brings listeners inside the conclave that will determine who will succeed Pope Francis and lead the Church into its next chapter. White Smoke, wherever you get your podcasts.
You can get this podcast completely ad-free right now. If you're on Apple, just click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening, and you'll get your first month free. If you use Spotify or other podcast players, go to caloroga.com/plus. It's just $5 a month, and you'll get access to over 20 premium shows with no interruptions. Binge listen to new series like the political thriller Acting President, Signal Lost, where military secrets land on the wrong phone, and Pager Protocol, the thriller about exploding pagers in the wrong hands. Plus, enjoy daily shows like Palace Intrigue about the royal family, daily comedy news, and 5 daily trivia questions to test your knowledge, and White Smoke, taking you behind the scenes at what's happening right now at the Vatican. You also get all our hot shows like 5 good news stories. Enjoy your favorite content without any ad breaks. Remember, Apple users click the Uninterrupted Listening banner for your free first month, and everyone else head to caloroga.com/plus. Get ad-free listening today.
The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service are begging you, please stop dumping your goldfish into the waters. You see, the goldfish get pretty big. They recently displayed a megalodon goldfish. The U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, they were out there doing a survey, and they found this thing. They said on social media, your pet store goldfish after 2 years in the wild, call me megalodon. Goldfish can turn lakes and waterways into murky messes, steal food from native fish, and wreck water quality. One goldfish might not seem like a big deal, but they multiply fast. Goldfish spawn several times a season, and because they have no natural predators in most North American waters, their populations explode. And our final story today, a toddler called 911 to report emergency donuts. The police sprang into action. That's right, the Moore Police Department shared the audio of a 911 call involving a young boy who was playing with an old cell phone and discovered it still had emergency calling enabled. The boy requested emergency donuts, but did tell the dispatcher, have a good day. You know, one day, this kid could host this very podcast. He already has a sign-off. The police department tells us old cell phones may be unable to use high-speed data networks, take photos, or play music, but they can still call 911 in an emergency. As for the young man, his request for emergency donut did not go unheeded. The police delivered some Dunkin'. I love it. Those are your 5 good news stories for today. I'm going to go have some emergency donuts, and in the words of the young man, have a good day.
You just realized your business needed to hire someone yesterday. How can you find amazing candidates fast? Easy. Just use Indeed. Stop struggling to get your job post seen on other job sites. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post jumps to the top of the page for your relevant candidates, so you can reach the people you want faster. According to Indeed data, sponsored jobs posted directly on Indeed have 45% more applications than non-sponsored jobs. Don't wait any longer. Speed up your hiring right now with Indeed. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to get your jobs more visibility at Indeed.com/PODKATZ12. Just go to Indeed.com/PODKATZ12 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Indeed is all you need.